Hi, how are you? I'm Anthony from Cypher House Escape, and today I'm back with some more Huntinality. How many puzzles do we have in here? We have like 5 more, I think, and then the meta? Languages. Chef Kawasaki is trying out some new formulas. What is he making? Okay, we have a big mouth dots, connect the dot mouth. And, code. So much code. So much code. I'm still scrolling. The input and output options for each section are meant to implement the corresponding code segment and are merely for the convenience of the solver. Any differences between the code shown and the behavior of the input-output options are not relevant to the puzzle. So each section of code seems to have a clue with an enumeration, I'm guessing, essentials 454, and then there's 2 sets of code. Practical programming, 2 sets of code. Yeah, I think it's always pairs of codes. How many of these sets do we have? 12 sets of code. In some way, each of these pairs is going to give us a line to connect. All right, so let me just look for the simplest looking pair of programs. This looks pretty simple. So we define upper of I, C, P, and M. So is it always I, C, P, and M? It is. Incisor, cuspid, or no, incisor, canine, molar, and whatever P is. Incisor, oh, premolar. Okay. So incisors are at the front. There's 4 of them, I think. Then canines, there's 1 on each side. It looks like maybe 2 premolars and then 2 or 3 molars. So like, what happens if I just put like 1, 2, 3, 4 and run that? Gives 49. Maybe I'm meant to determine how each code is running. Do these all have? Oh, these all have uppers and lowers. So I'm assuming that has to do with the teeth. Well, okay, so I don't know if it's going to just be the top or the bottom or what, but we apparently have 8 incisors, 4 canines, 8 premolars, and 8 molars. I don't know if that's important. Do the characters in the movie Inside Out have an unusual number of teeth? I assume something in the code is going to tell us which tooth on the top to connect to a tooth on the bottom. So that means that for our upper code in each section, we need to extract a certain tooth, essentially. And so one way to do that would be if we had values for I, C, P, and M and we ran it. Okay, sorry, didn't mean to concern you, website. If we had values for I, C, P, and M and we input that into the code, essentially, and we get a number between 1 and 16, that could essentially feasibly give us a tooth along each row. And so that begs the question, where do we get I, C, P, and M? My guess is maybe if we can figure out what this is cluing, we count how many ICPs and M there are in this, but then it doesn't really feel like it's used that this stands for incisor, canine, premolar, and molar. Is each segment in a different language for sure? So we're going to need to identify the programming language for each of these. I don't really know how that's important. Yeah, Red Crone, I was thinking it also looked kind of like Java, but see, all programming languages kind of look the same to me. Like, here we're defining an integer, where it looks like we're maybe setting an initial value for something, and then we're making arrays. And then down here, we're defining an integer, we're setting it to an initial value. Like, this is another programming language, but it essentially looks very similar. Let's just think about, how is the programming language going to help us? What does that allow us to do? Can we spell the programming language up here? So we still have these enumerations after each as well. So what are these enumerations telling us? Is it something about... Let me look up the Clojure programming language on like Wikipedia. Is it like the designers of the programming language or something? Clojure Inside Out is a thing. So is that the hint? Is it that the programming language is like, maybe there's a book or a video or something to teach you the programming language that has to do with this, maybe? Stuart Holloway? Is that... no, that's not the right enumeration. We need 8-5. Go for introducing. Is there introducing go or something? Yeah, introducing go looks like it's another book. Also by O'Reilly. Yeah, here's introducing go. So these books definitely seem important. So what if I try data objects? Core Java data objects. There's like an animal on each of these. Are these animals important? We need to know the animal teeth. It's not people teeth. I think we need to know animal teeth. Let's start with inside out. What animal is on inside out? Closure inside out is a tiger. I can confirm Googling dental formula of animal gives a very useful enumeration. Okay. Dental formula for tiger. The dental formula of the tiger is 3131 upper and 3121 lower. Okay. So we have a different formula for upper and lower. And so now we can plug that into here. 3131 gives us 24. And then 3121 gives us 32. So 24 connected to 32. 24 to 32. So 24 is this tooth. And 32 is this one. So that crosses an H pretty clearly. Botta's pocket... Okay, this is a gopher. Botta's pocket gopher fits the enumeration. Oh, I see. That's what this is what the enumeration is. So that gives 14 and 42. We don't have 42 teeth. Are we using these red numbers? So 24 to 32 would be this one. So that is connecting a top to the bottom. 24 down here to 32. And 14 to 42 would be connecting this one down to this one. So maybe, I don't know what these red numbers are, but maybe we're using these red numbers. It's FDI numbering system. That's an N. All right. Okay, I'm pretty sure for this one it's 3143 for both upper and lower. At least according to this source that I have. It's just some research page on the star-nosed mole. Okay, I can leave the O'Reilly website and bring up my Google search page for these dental, dental formulas. Okay, 13-lined ground squirrel dental formula. Let's go to these formulas. Practical programming. We have 1023 and 1013. 26 to 48. Line tool. 26 is this tooth. And 48 is this tooth. Gives us an M. If you use every tooth, that could be an ordering. I thought that as well as Amaj, but we've used 42 twice now. I guess we have used unique teeth along the top. Okay, so what if we sort by the upper tooth? How do we do that? That would be like 16 down to 11 and then 21 up to 26. Oh, okay. Now I want to sort by column F, and 16 to 11 is backwards in the mouth. We have denture cream. Delicious. Just what every chef should be using. Denture cream is correct. Chef Kawasaki has joined the battle. All right, cool. There's Mother Earth. We have the flavor text. We have a couple of instructions, a grid, and just a cross clues. Doshin wants to celebrate the beauty of nature through a carefully chosen arrangement of trees, but he's forgotten where he planted them. The good thing is he flagged the earth around each tree. If you help him find all the right spots, maybe he'll let you in on his secret nickname for Mother Earth. Doshin also placed a few numbers on the land to help him remember where he placed the trees. The number on the square indicates the distance to the closest tree in the same column or row. There is exactly one tree in each row and column. Trees cannot be horizontally, vertically, or diagonally adjacent. Let's do a couple cryptic clues. Maybe let's go down this first column of cryptic clues, and then we'll switch to logic puzzle, and then we'll do the rest of the cryptic clues. So solving these clues. A bug cannot even. So that's ant. It's the even letters of cannot. Belligerent Pooh's striped friend finds rock on cloud 9. Pooh's striped friend is Tigger. Trigger happy? So we have Tigger getting the R for rocks, and then happy is on cloud 9. So if trigger happy means belligerent, then I'm okay with that. Deny absurd centaur without you. It's recant. Absurd means anagram centaur, but we're taking out the letter U from centaur. Fort icon with red back swathed in Roman cloth. Icon with red back, or icon with backwards red, swathed in Roman cloth. Is a Roman cloth a toga? I think it's Ticonderoga. Hojicha is a kind of tea, so I'm guessing we have tea without the A, because it says without A. It is Te, hand in Tokyo. Awesome, so we have a pretty good start on these cryptic clues, as I said. Let's jump over to the logic puzzle, give ourselves a bit of a break from cryptic clues, and see if we can make any progress over here. So we know there's either a tree there, or... Well, actually, we know there's not a tree, basically, in any of these spaces. So actually, this is going to be the easiest way to start, right? Is from the big numbers, we know that there can't be any trees that close to them. Oh, I think we blocked off this 8, right? Yeah, there would have been one here, but it would have been too close to the 5. So this 8 has to be looking here. Now we know this 1 is either looking to the right or left, because it's no longer looking down, so we can block off everything else in that row, except for the 1. There's only 1 left in this row, and it's here. This 4 looks like this is the only place left, so we do that there. Okay, how about this 3? The only place is here. That row and column. That puts a T up there next to the 1. That gives us a T here next to this 1. So this 3 is the only one left that needs satisfied. We need a tree there. So we get a tree here as well. And that column's already done, so the last tree is there. All right, I think that's 12 trees. All right, so the logic puzzle's solved. Now the question is, what does that get us? How many cross answers do we have? 22? Now I chose the letter T for tree, but I don't think that necessarily means that that has to be a T. How long is Ticonderoga's 11 letters? The grid's only 12 by 12. So where would we fit Ticonderoga? All clues have T's so far. Okay, so the T's might be trees. All answers are going to start or end with a letter T, aren't they? So then we have, yeah, that would add up to 22. Okay, so trigger happy is going to go here. And then Ticonderoga is this one. I'm thinking the numbers probably aren't important. So I'm going to instead choose to highlight the area around each tree. I feel like this is what's going to be actually important to us. Proper ceremony broadcasted. Proper is right, and that sounds like R-I-T-E. Range amidst forgotten origins. Tenor is a vocal range, and it's hidden here in forgotten origins. Shade of headless steel, reportedly. So this is teal, I think. Stockholder brought back to cover. Oh, Mononoko said, I think it's top, but I do not know why. Stock as in soup. Oh, so stockholder is a pot brought back, and then cover is top. Do we have anything yet around our trees? I'm not seeing anything yet. Oh, yes, I am. No, I'm not. Please hold. I think I'm seeing something. What was the flavor text again? The flavor text says, Doshin wants to celebrate the beauty of nature through a carefully chosen arrangement of trees, but he's forgotten where he planted them. The good thing is he flagged. That's a very important word, the word flagged. Let me highlight the word flagged. I'm also going to highlight the word earth. He flagged the earth around each tree. If you can help him find all the right spots, maybe he'll let you in on the secret nickname of Mother Earth. So if we look at our trees, and I'm going to actually put our trees in a slightly different color here. If we look in the yellow spaces around our trees, we see that there's 2 E's around each one. E for Earth. And flag is hinting here that we need to use semaphore. I'm going to go row by row because it could be column by column, though. I'm just going to do both, I guess. So this tree has 1 flag to the right and 1 down left, which is M. So we get an M here. Okay, so I'm assuming since this E was used in this tree, I'm assuming that it's not necessarily used in this tree. I'm assuming we're going up and down here for the letter D. We don't have the second E here. We don't have either E here or here. Crazy day, mama. Crazy day, mama. Is that it? Does M work for this? Where's M? M is to the right and down left, so there would be an E there. No, this first one can't be C, because there's something up to the right. But I like mama. I think the coffee shot answer is wrong. It might be better with double shot. Oh, double shot is bang bang. Wow. Okay. So that means we have to have an E here, right? So that changes the Z to an R. That also gives this is a V. Everyday Mama. Everyday Mama is correct. Doshin has joined the battle. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Have a great day, everybody. And as always, happy escaping.